Hey, welcome back to Thronebreaker. What the hell is this?
Towering alders grow thick in Isgith, their crowns weaving an expansive canopy that obscures the sky. Any sunbeams to slip through this twisted thicket scatter in the milky mist below. Thus the marsh abides in a state of perpetual twilight, wherein a sense of time and direction are easily lost. As the force moved along, a glow appeared in the trees. The Lyrians squinted, their mouths agape in wonder. An orb hung over the water, pulsating, humming. It circled the soldiers for distance, then hovered as if waiting.
A will-o'-the-wisp, that is,
whispered one of the footmen.
Believe it's keen to show us something.
No, you never ignore a phenomenon.
Neve knew the wisp could prove treacherous, lead them into a trap. Nonetheless, she followed, though not entirely certain why. Her soldiers seemed eager. She sensed they approved. Yet she was also simply curious.
We follow it. Carefully. Weapons at the ready.
You want to cheer up a bit, lads, then, or what? You still got a grump on. So, where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
As the wisp led the Lyrians down a narrow, winding path, Meve surveyed her surroundings warily. Beads of sweat emerged upon her brow. But her fears, in the end, proved unfounded, for at the path's end, the troops found what appeared to be a caravan's remains. Its wagons, rot-eaten, half-buried in the bog, had sat there for decades, perhaps longer. Despite this, gilded panels and scraps of silver-threaded fabric showed they'd once been rather ornate. Inside the wagons, the soldiers discovered many steel crates. Rust-covered but intact, they contained truly dazzling treasures. Sacks bulging with gold coin, pearl-encrusted goblets, exotic velvets and silks in beads.
Blimey, the sheer amount. And here of all places.
A footman muttered under his breath. Meve quickly pieced it all together. She too had once ridden in such a caravan, splendid and laden with gold, when she'd left her home to marry. The rest of the story was not difficult to divine. This was a maiden's dowry. She and her retinue lost their way. Isgith proved their grave, unbeknownst to any other. The wisp circled Meve's party, blinked several times, then faded into thin air. The troops resumed their march, and all seemed in order. Seemed, for soon several footmen were discovered to be gone. Greed had been their ruin. They'd grabbed too much. The loot had weighed them down, and the marsh had embraced them.
Huh. Okay. Oh. We've got a fair bit of gold and wood there. Document found on the sunken wagon. Our fondest congratulations. We eagerly await the day our family shall be bound by a new member. Let these humble gifts help with. May the bride know but happiness and with regards and best wishes. Well, regrets now, for sure. Let's see that. Was that an archspore? I don't know what those bloody things called. Alright, have at you. A moss-covered boulder protruded from the green fetid water. The Lyrians breathed a cautious sigh of relief, or perhaps dry land was finally close at hand. However, when they drew closer, they discovered it was no stone at all, but the shell of a monstrous behemoth. Come out, wherever you are. Okay then, let's get to work. Alright, yeah, all our points are a bit low because no one's happy. Let's get rid of that. Spike trap, very nice. Don't need both of these. Let's do it like that. Yeah, okay. What does it say? Spawn an Arrakis hatchling. Whenever an Arrakis appears, strengthen itself by 1. Okay. Okay, let's change these guys out for... Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, well, let's use Meve's ability on this one straight away, I think. Yeah. So he's just going to jump to the other side otherwise. Traitor. Yeah, I'll take one of those. And... and another slinger.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Alright, now I've actually got to play a card, haven't I? Damage unit by 5, yeah, okay. Alright.
I'll relieve you of that pouch.
What does resilience do? Alright, it's just going to stay on the card, on the field, even at round end. So I should probably destroy it. What's this one? Whenever this unit survives an attack, spawn 2 Araka's hatchlings. Oh boy, so I've got to take it out. Now would have been a good time to have my last trinket card, really. Mark unit boost by 10 after 3 turns. Turn start, destroy the unit and self. Alright, let's do this. Let's get you out.
I bit the white of an eye from
We'll
half a
do
league
this. And then do that. There we go. That's a bit better. Where did that spawn? Oh, did you spawn that? Okay. I might pass, actually. Well, let's do that.
We got a job to do.
Then we'll... Wait, no, because that's going to destroy that, isn't it? Okay, well. Okay, that'll have to do. Hopefully it'll take it a turn or two to... Yeah. That's me passing, right? Oh, I was going to pass. So, okay, well, I'll take the round. Let's get rid of knickers. Let's get rid of you two. And you. Okay. I need to do 13 in total. Let's take that one out. You know what, let's do this. Let's, yeah. I've got to stay in for at least 3 turns, so that one gets destroyed. And that's okay, I think. So I'll play that.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so I just want to do one more round, really. No, you're not going to be too much use, are you? Okay, let's do the Arbalest.
One goes.
And then just take some damage off, so you're dead. Could kill you. No ability, so... I don't want to attack this one because it will survive, so that's why let's go for that one. Then we'll go for... I'll probably do these attacks now, actually. Okay, that's fine. It'll just do damage there. And then I'll probably just throw the round after this. So that one should get destroyed anyway. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, it didn't really do too much, but whatever. We'll go for it in the last round. Quite annoying they stay out, actually. Okay. So what are you doing? Deploy skeleton units from your graveyard. Yeah, not bothered about that. So why has it got a timer then if there's no ability? Let's get this out straight away. Yeah, I know it's going to survive, but still need to get it down there. And then we'll do... right, we'll end turn. Why? I don't know why these are counting down for. Why are you counting down? Let's play the hack 'em out. So that row's full now, so that's alright. I don't know if they'll still spawn on the other row. Whenever a unit appears on the battlefield, damage it by 1. Great. That's really great. Okay, let's do blood. Yeah, fire. Slinger.
You mad? Don't say that!
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Pretty good. Does that count as an attack? No, it doesn't. So bear just attacks everything, does it? Okay. So now let's go for Barnabas.
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise one.
Damage the highest unit on the battlefield by up to 15 and boost the lowest. Okay, I remember that one. Draw 2 instead of 1. Okay, so what's the highest? That's you. But you're the lowest, so it's not going to be too good. No, it's not going to be too good at all. So I think we'll probably go for this. Go for that one. Yeah. Don't mind having that filled out, actually. It's not too bad. Alright, so now we're going to use Meave's ability on Barnabas. And, okay, we've got a Pitfall Trap. And then, who else should we go for? Gascon, could be quite a lot of moving around. So we've got a load of slingers and stuff. Yeah. Now, do I want to put this on the same row? Do 6 every time? No, I don't. I'll put it on that row. And then Gascon, you can just go in here.
Quick and painful this'll be.
Slowly getting these ones down. Actually, I can take them out with a slinger now. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Have I got any Skellige units in my graveyard? I don't think so. No. Tilting, that's looking nice. Haven't got anyone that high yet. Okay, so let's play this. Then we'll take out these 2 overgrown Araxes. And You're not going to do anything else, are you? So let's go for you. Good, that's them gone. That's looking a bit better. Okay. Alright, alright. We're looking better here. Let's do the reinforcements, get the rest of our slingers out. Oh. Have we used them all already, have we? Okay. Well, let's do that then. Get another one, why not? Set the other on fire. It seems to be doing quite well. You've got zeal, you don't do, so let's get you out now.
Make love, not war.
Oh, what the? Damage all units by one. Bloody hell. Okay. Well, we get both of these out now. Pretty good for his bell, though. So, actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's do this one. And we'll put you there, and we'll use your ability straight away there. Just protect his bell a bit. Okay. I think we might be alright here. Fire's helping out quite a lot. What else you got? Another one of those. That's alright, actually. Okay. Let's end this. Throw everything we got at them. Yeah, we'll go for you, we'll go for you, go for you. We'll go for you. We'll do that. Nice. Whew. Okay, that cheered up the lads a bit. Alrighty, nearly there. Well, now we got a bit in the coffers. Let's have a look at our new cards that are available. Okay, damage unit by 4 if it. That's pretty good actually. Give 1 charge order to adjacent units. Damage an enemy and all enemies with the same power by 1. I'm not too bothered about that, but let's get a couple of these in. There we go, we'll just do it like that, I think. That'll be alright. Alright, so let's leave Isgith. Finally. We should have a chest we can open up here. There it is. Oh, and one more puzzle battle. Okay. Okay, cool, cool. So, let's go check this one out. Knickers is, by and large, a polite dog who heals, shakes paws, and eats my bloody cards, and on good days even sits when instructed to do so, especially when his ears are given a good scratching beforehand. One day, however, Knickers strayed from the Lyrian retinue, lured by an appetizing scent. The wafting aroma led him to a cavern from which not a single light escaped, to enter or not. He pondered it for a moment, licking his snout and tilting his head. In the end, he decided that the world belongs to the brave, and then let out 2 quick barks and leapt into the dark. Help Knickers reach the end of the cave without turning back and collecting all soup and wine along the way. You need his ability. Okay, so here's how you do this one. Now, what it doesn't actually tell you is that the wine has to be the last card. It doesn't really explain that very well, actually. So you need to navigate Knickers all the way through here, collecting all of these cards. And then end up at the top here. So we'll jump straight in. You've got to start on the bottom left here. So then we'll move, then you've got to use Gascon to move him. You can go adjacent in any way, but you can't go back. So once you move somewhere, then they turn into these cards. So, let's have a look here now, shall we? This is where it's going to get a bit tricky. Because this is a bit of a dead end here, isn't it? I can't get out of there either way. So if I go that way, then I can't get this one. But if I go this way... Ah, no, okay. Okay, now I see it. Okay. So yeah, we go down here. Then we go to the right. Yeah, okay. Then we go back up and grab that one. And then go to the continue right. Then down. Well, now down. Down again. Then to the left. Now it should be fairly clear about how we're going to do this. Okay. Now we'll just work our way around the edge. And there we go. Nice bit of wine to finish off. Nice one, knickers. Yeah, fun little puzzle. Nothing too serious. What do we get for that? Nothing. Okay. Well, maybe some gold or something. I didn't see. Not to worry. So I think... Ooh, missed a bit of loot. That's close. Ooh, really went to the end. Where is it? There you are. So, this looks like the end of the area. Why is this here? What do you... Ah, right. Where's the new markers? No, we're not quite there yet. Got to go around here too. Alright, let's see what's going on.
In evading Nilfgaard's banners, Meve led her force into Angren's wildest reaches. The foe could not attack the Lyrians there, yet hazards of another sort befell them. One day they reached a quagmire too vast and deep to ford. So the Queen summoned her engineer, Xavier, and called on him to build a makeshift bridge. By nightfall, he had drawn up plans.
We shall start by laying abutments, then drive piles into the mire.
The depth?
We dropped plumb lines. 4 L's.
Confused by the plans, Meve did not see as Xavier slipped a line off his shoulder. By the time she felt it on her throat, she feared it might be too late.
What the hell?
I long awaited this moment, when we would be alone. You die now, Majesty, and with you dies Lyria's, the whole North will to resist. Hail, Ketzer, hail!
What died was the Nilfgaardian rallying cry in Xavier's throat. At the last instant, Gascon and Reynard rushed in to save the warrior queen, and thus proved their loyalty beyond any doubt.
Your Grace! Your Grace!
There was no answer, but Reynard could hear her breathe. Meve would live.
Xavier, you bastard. I'll kill you for that.
It was several hours later when Meve finally came to. She opened her eyes, then Gascon and Reynard helped her to her feet.
Oh, you're never that good anyway, you ugly bastard.
Careful, Your Majesty.
I should have been more careful earlier. Damn it. If you two hadn't,
No need for words. You needn't mention it.
I couldn't disagree more. We're due for a long conversation. First of all, I owe you thanks. Second, my trust in you both has been heavily tarnished. I believe that goes without saying. Yet today you proved beyond all doubt that I can rely on you. So I thank you.
To serve under your banner, Majesty, it is an honor.
Oh, cool. Gascon
Likely
too?
I'd have put it differently, but Reynard seems to have the right idea.
Very well. We've reassured ourselves of admiration for one another enough. We've matters to which we must attend. I trust as I lay there dead to the world, you did not sit about with your thumbs up your bums. Have you at least learned why Xavier betrayed us, sided with the Empire?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Your Grace, rogue who lunged at you, in truth, was one Gwalter ep Luinoch, a Nilfgaardian spy.
This discovery you made how?
We found in his toolbox a concealed compartment, letters inside. Though encrypted, we managed to decipher them. They were the Grey Rider for you to read.
The swine. An Imperial spy in my ranks this whole time. But to wait so long to strike, why?
He'd only just received the order. Another letter in the box, signed by General Eb Dahi, stated, to Gwalter ep Luinoch, eliminate M at first opportunity.
Honourless bastards. They'll stop at knout.
Now, Maeve, you'll gain nought by getting riled. No sense to it. This is good news, in fact.
Is that so?
Think. Ep Dahi had a spy in our midst. He knew our movements, had his eye on us, his finger on the pulse. He knew our plans, who we parlayed with, and yet he didn't order your assassination. For you posed no threat. Well, clearly so much changed. Congratulations. Nilfgaard fears you now.
And rightly so.
Okay, so the white ones are the optional
Just
ones.
a moment, that makes no sense. He saved my life in Mahakam, on the bridge.
He did, for he had to.
In one of the letters we found, Ep Dahi orders Gwalter to watch over Elder-in-Chief Hoog. The Scoia'tael in the mountains was sent there by Nilfgaard to recruit dwarves, but their commander, the Vixen, they feared she'd attack Bruva himself, something Eb Dahi wished to avoid.
Naturally. For someone else could seize power, someone not so neutrally inclined. Someone more likely to aid me, gods forbid. But we found him in the rubble at Rosberg, midst ashes.
Precisely what placed him beyond suspicion.
We suspect Gwalter enlisted with the Edanians some years past, infiltrated that army.
He had a hand in Rosberg's defense. Then, when the time was right, he lent that same hand to its demise. Caused an explosion that tore a hole through its walls. It worked, but at a price. He suffered severe burns. If not for our medics, he'd have...
Stop. So it was not elves who brought about the fort's fall as he claimed?
A filthy lie to stoke the fires of racial... to stir conflict and chaos and rage that would make the realm of Edirn waver and fall.
If we're to judge by Rayla's actions, he was rather successful.
Bastard. Yet even so badly hurt, in such pain, not for a moment did he drop his mummer's act.
I've heard much of Nilfgaardian spies, Your Grace. They're trained from childhood, face constant indoctrination. They do anything for the Emperor, anything and everything. As soon as Gwalter spotted a chance to join our ranks, to be at your side, he took it, exploited it.
To be brief, I've traitors all about me.
Your Grace, you resent our actions, I understand, but...
You, Willem, the Cad Caldwell, Gascon, Gabor, finally Xavier. Tell me how. How am I to trust anyone?
You can't. Amongst all the realms in the north, you're Nilfgaard's sole rival. One remaining threat. All other rulers, either soundly defeated and enchained, or tails between their legs, they've donned Nilfgaard's leash. The Black-Clads will do all to destroy you, if not upon the field, then in secret, with an assassin and a quick, sharp blade.
What's left? Prayer? Melitele too is sure to turn and take Nilfgaardian gold sooner or later. Ugh. We've talked enough. We must form up. Move on.
Majesty, you ought to rest. You stand swaying. Your step can't be too sure.
Only my horse needs step true.
Maeve, you've just about had the life chopped out of you. No time to play the hero.
I'm not Gascon. Quite the opposite, actually. These damn swamps, they terrify me. I wish to get the hell out and never, ever look back.
The Yaruga lies near. I sent scouts ahead. They've secured a barge. We can sail to Red Lobington.
Splendid. Sound the horns. We march.
Well, was not expecting that. To Walter Ape Linnork from Duke Ardald Abdahi, Grand Chancellor, blah blah blah. Eliminate M at the first opportunity. She has ceased to be useful and it is time to put the Lyrian guerrillas to sleep before they present a true danger to the Empire. Once you've carried out your orders, go to the Rivia Palace dressed as a beggar. They shall receive further instructions. Not bloody likely. So let's see Reynard Odo Plus. Here he is. To give one charge to units with depleted order abilities. Loyal repeats the deploy a bit. Very, very nice. Wait, you're in my deck, right? Hey, come here. Where are you? Are you not in there? Okay, where are you? Now you are. Alright, let's clear up these last little bits. Just got a few things up here, haven't we? So how do I get over here? Ooh, yes. Huh. Oh yeah, who have we got here then? Oh, did I miss a way to get over there then? Crap. I wonder if it was around there in the end. Maybe just loot, but still. That's kind of annoying. Ah, crap, did miss them. Oh well. Yes, so that's pretty cool.
Sandflies and mosquitoes blanketed Maeve's face and neck. She did not bother to brush them away. She'd been in Angren long enough to know more would come in there.
Your Majesty,
Reynard called from behind.
our scouts have returned. We've a large force of blackclads on our tail, infantry and horsemen, and they draw nearer.
Blast!
Maeve wiped away the sweaty hair stuck to her brow.
What say you, Reynard? Shall we give them a fight?
We're but a few miles from the river, where a barge awaits. It makes no sense to battle now.
Though near her strength's end, Maeve stepped up her pace. She could not wait to stand upon a barge deck and leave Angren's infernal bogs behind. Alas, in place of the promised vessel, they found only severed moorings.
No! No, it can't be!
Suddenly, Maeve drove her fist into the trunk of the nearest tree. Fortunately, a soft and rotted one.
This isn't so!
Your Grace, have mercy. I stepped away but for a spell.
Croaked a scout, pale as a ghost.
And thieves jumped out the underbrush. Fell upon it. Whole band of them. A white-haired warrior. A minstrel. And a lass. What
No
had a
way.
bow.
Well, is that all?
Interrupted
Geralt.
Gascon.
No vampire sat upon an ass with no saddle? You're cocked up, man, damn it. Maeve, what now?
The Queen turned back towards the swamp. Between the trees, she glimpsed a golden sun glimmering upon a banner.
We shall discuss that later,
Said the Queen, drawing her sword.
provided we survive.
No way. Is this where this game's going to end, with us meeting Geralt? Because that's, I think I said before, that's how, I think it's Queen Maeve gave Geralt his title of Rivia. At a battle on the Yaruga, I believe. And so, rather than board the barge, Maeve mounted her horse. Furious with her misfortune, she clenched her jaw and led a charge against the enemy. Should I ever come upon those thieves, she thought, I will have my vengeance. Oh, will ya? Yeah, they're escaping with Dandelion and I can't remember the women's names now. I think Zoltan might have been there too. It's in the books, not the games. Right, let's have a look here then. For every 2 cards played, draw... Bloody hell. Next time an enemy uses its order ability, boost up by 2, gain 2 armor. If it's a unit, damage it by 3. Jesus. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Damage unit by 4. So let's change the... How many rounds are we doing? Let's get rid of the medic. Stray, we don't need 2 of those. That can go. Fire bombers, no. Arbalists. Oh, not great.
Everyone, rally
Not
to me.
great.
Drive them back.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Life had me ploughed, now here I'm marching proud.
Right. Yeah. So these are going to be really annoying. Really do with some spike traps. Would have been nice.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
That is ridiculous. Is that going to do more damage? It does do more damage than they can do. Okay, well, that's good to know. Okay.
Order!
Could destroy one of them with this, that could be good. Got a few options here actually. Let's get the ale out nice and early. This is going to be very tricky to win. Because I just get ridiculous amounts of cards here. Right, let's destroy one of these. Which one's the highest? You are.
Life is mine now.
Right, now let's set them on fire.
Watch your heads.
Sticking. It always seems to be against the Nilfgaardians. It starts lagging a little bit on their turn. Not sure what that's about, really. But this hasn't been the smoothest game, actually. Particularly in Angren, I've been having some trouble. It's just been, well, I had some real trouble last episode. It's just we got really stuck on one of the battles. Okay, one more and that one's dead. Let's get all our slingers out. Put 2 up here, so we can... that'd be better actually. For our arbalists, I'm thinking. Right then. Alright, but I can do it with this one. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, good. That's better. So that's so that one's going to die next turn anyway, so I've just got that one, but it needs to do 18 damage in one go. That's pretty hefty. Although, yeah, the fire is helping out a bit there. I can do... Well, I might be able to do it, actually. With my arbalests, because I can do a decent amount between them. But look how many cards he's got. It's ridiculous.
Wise choice.
For every 2 cards played, draw a card. That's like having 15 cards against 10. Play a trinket from your graveyard and give it doomed. Have I got any trinkets? Ooh, I have. Interesting. Okay. That interests me quite a lot.
Hey, don't toss that. It's perfectly usable.
Let's go for Isbell. Have I got Pathfinder? No, I haven't. Could get me an extra card, which could help quite a lot. Yeah, okay.
When will you ever learn?
Sod it all.
So I've got that, but that's going to give them a boost, which I don't really want to do. I'd really like to take this one out. I really think that'll help us a lot, and I think I can do it soon, because I can do... We had to do 9 with an Arbalest here to take it down to 5, and then if I can move it, I think I can do it. And, you know, if worse comes to worse, I can use the Scepter of Storms here and just take it out. Ridiculous amounts of cards. Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, let's go for this. Okay. And that wasn't an order ability, excellent. So let's do you, and you. Yes, okay, got rid of it. That helps quite a lot. Okay. Now, shame about Isbell though, that could have helped us out quite nicely. I'll wait till I've got my last Arbalest out to use Meade's ability. And this will be really nice because with Odo Plus here, all my slingers will get their abilities back, and I can use the Alchemist now as well, which I'll probably do. Who's quite low? Yeah, you are. Might even use it on the Hatchduck here actually. Boost to 4. Yeah, that'll probably be the way to go. Oh, damn it, it's another one. But I still might be able to take it out. Can't put you up there, but if I put you there, you can do 6. You can do 5. You can do 4. Okay, let's do it. Oh, but it's not an order ability, is it? Great, great. Okay, okay. So I could just use this and take it out straight away. Gonna have to use it soon anyway. I just want to use, that's an order ability. So, well, there's a chance it will die anyway. So let's take the bomber out. Let's see what we get. Okay, got another one of these. Good. Well, that was 0. That was kind of weird. What I could set the other arrow on fire. That would be quite nice. Yeah, let's do that. Come on, take it out. Okay, but I got all their order abilities back. Good. So let's take out all of them. Okay, then we'll also use this one. Who's low? Or who's high, should I say? Biggest difference is 4. So yeah, okay, so let's use it on there. Just a little points boost. Oh boy. Cool. Well, let's put you out there.
I'll relieve you of that.
Do that. I might just hold on a little bit because I don't want to be using these when there's only 2. I'm gonna run out of space to actually put any cards in. Be a bit of an issue. What do you do? Every turn on turn start, if the highest ally's power is odd, boosted by 5. That's okay, because it's not. Okay, could just take it out actually. Let's do that. Well, I'm out of space, so it's going to be passing.
We'll get it done in no time.
So yeah, what happens now? Is it just going to force me to pass? I really hope not. Let's take this guy out just in case it does. That's the best we can do really. Where's my other... No, I can't do that. Oh, there we go, that's fine. I really hope it doesn't force me to pass here.
Yes.
Draw a copy of it. Discard all copies. Okay, I need to destroy that. I can do it. I can do it with pretty much anything really. I can still use the abilities. Okay, good. That's okay. Whew, I think I might have got it. Oh dear. Okay. What do you got?
Hail, Kerzer!
Gotcha.
Your Grace, that was but their vanguard.
Cheer up, Reynard. It was a good victory.
Near the battle's end, Meve faced a black-clad officer. Nimbly dodging his strike, she countered. The Queen's sword sank deep, the hilt rattling his breastplate. A rush of hot blood covered Meve's hands. The winged helmet toppled from the officer's head, exposing a sweaty face, gasping for breath.
Nin! When?
Before the Queen stood a ruddy-haired boy with long eyelashes. He was Willem's age, perhaps a bit older. His body slumped, then disappeared beneath the malodorous foam atop the murky waters. Meve cast away her sword as if it had burned her hand.
Majesty, what is it? Are you hurt?
Reynard said, rushing to her side.
No, I'm not. It's fine. Give the order to march. With no barge, we must walk to Red Lobington along the riverbank.
Your Majesty, we must tend to the wounded. Use the rest of the day, I wager.
We ain't time enough for that.
Interjected Gascon.
That was but the vanguard sent in pursuit to slow us down. And even so, they outnumbered us 2 to 1. What happens when the main force arrives? We must flee. Now.
And abandon the injured, to bleed to death in the mud.
Alas, Reynard, yes. Unless you'd rather we stayed and died with them.
Oh, we gotta... Oh, God. I think that battle we just came through wasn't an easy one, you know. I think things might have just gone quite well. Because that can really get out of hand with those guys getting boosted by the order abilities. I think we got to abandon them. We gotta get to Red Lobington.
Reynard. To lead with honor, not cold self-concern. This I would always choose if I could.
Your Majesty, I beg you.
But Gascon reasons soundly. We leave immediately or we risk death for all. And all we've done up to this point, the battles we've waged, the blood we've spilt, would be for nothing. This I can't allow.
Your Majesty, my objection I voiced. What you do now, you do in your own name.
Yes, of course. But understand, it's not a decision I make easily.
The soldiers accepted Meave's choice in silence. And for the first time, she saw loathing in their eyes. Yet she did not waver. The wounded would be left behind. All hoped the Nilfgaardians would treat the injured with honor as prisoners of war, not drown them like runty animals. The force marched off moments later. With none burdened by injury, their pace was swift. The distance to the pursuing foe grew. The Queen rode at the column's fore, her shoulders hunched, her eyes downcast.
Well, see, it's things. Well, it wasn't an easy one, but I wish they'd give sort of numbers for these sort of things. You know, like how many are we talking here? What percent of people? I think that does, you know, don't want to reduce people to numbers, but it does make a difference. Was that the last bit? Oh, it was. Cool. Okay. Right. So we didn't miss it. So, no, nothing more. Okay. Ooh, well, everyone's in good spirits, so I guess it wasn't that bad a decision.